Welcome to the unboxing of a GMS magazine. Now I'm going to unbox a game called O11. O11 is a game, it's a weird one. It's a steampunk game and it's based on a novel by Paolo Vallerga, who you probably don't know, neither did I, to be honest with you, until I met the man in Spiel. And it's been designed by Marco Valtriani. Yes, they do sound very Italian, they are Italian. And it's really cool, it's fantastic. Let me give you a little bit of background of the story. Mr. Paolo is writing a novel because he's a writer. That's some of the things that writers do, they write novels. And he's listening to the music of this group called Therion. If you don't know Therion, stop the video. You must be in YouTube now or thereabouts. So go and look for Therion and listen to their music. They are a Swedish group. They've been going on for about 10 or more years. I've been listening to it at least for 10 years. And they make the most amazing symphonic metal. It truly is fantastic. So Paolo is listening to their music and he wants to incorporate their music into their novel. He does that. He does it very well, and he thinks, wouldn't it be cool to have a board game based on the novel and the music of Therion? So he thinks, okay, let's try that. And he contacts this man, Marco Valtriani, and they make O11. But not just that, he doesn't stop there, because he's a rather clever guy. He actually contacts the people from Therion and tells them everything about what's got in mind. He tells them everything about the novel and Ragnarok and the God Fenris and everything. And they tell him about the game. Therion likes the team. He likes the whole thing so much that they make a short video based on the novel, and they have lent their effigies to make the figurines for this game. That is astonishing. That is truly astonishing, absolutely wonderful. So I saw the game, I like steampunk, I like the artwork, I spoke to Paolo, I like the man, and I thought I need to get this game, I like to get the game. I just about saw it in Spiel. I haven't opened mine yet. I genuinely don't know what's in the box. So the reactions that you're going to see from me are pretty genuine. I'm hoping I'm going to like it, because if I don't, I'm going to be extremely disappointed. But we'll see. Let's get on with it. Opening the box, as usually, is satisfying. Plastic all over the place. Front, we have beautiful artwork. The artwork was also supervised by Paolo Vallerga, and it was created by Scribams, which is the company that publishes the game. The whole box feels very nice, very solid. The attention to detail on the size of the box is lovely, and the back is the standard back with plenty of languages explaining what the game is all about and a few images of what the box contains. So far, so good. They have done their research, they've done their work. The game looks like a game. Very nice indeed. When we open the box, it's alright. It's not the thickest, but it is thick enough. It'll do. It's a box. Interesting. First thing we see, nope, it's not the rules. It's actually the board. They haven't placed the rules on top of the board. Doesn't matter, I'm just being picky and pedantic, but it's just weird. So, good, thickish board. Doesn't look too bad. It feels solid enough in my hands. Wow. Okay. That's the back. Not many companies do this. Not many companies actually do something in the back of the board unless they're going to make another board of it. They have, and it actually looks really nice. A nice little detail. Well done. The front, this, ladies and gentlemen, this is the city of Turin, where the game takes place, which is where Paolo lives, I believe, and where you will be going around the city trying to find out something so you can avoid Ragnarok. The board feels nice, it's thick enough, it's big enough, it's very colourful, and it has 3, 4 places where you can do something with it, which we're going to find in a second. Rules in German, very nicely laid out. I really like the layout of the thing. Looking very good. Full colour. I don't know if it's been well written. We get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rules and manuals. Fantasy Flight, eat your heart out. That is how it's done, boys. This is incredible. This is in Portuguese, Spanish, Italian, because it would be stupid not to have it in Italian, French, German, and thank goodness, not for me because I would be able to read the Portuguese and the Italian as well, not the French, I would be pushing it too far. But I can read the English as well, and here it is. Looking beautiful. Again, the same thing that we've seen before. Before starting to play, you need to know that Eric Gibson here, and it talks about the setup, the objective of the game, time using the characters, city, and then it goes into the rounds on how to play. I will be able to tell you more when I review this in the magazine and see how it reads, but so far, layout, Fantasy Flight standards, that good. Well done, guys. This is getting cool. We get out 1, 2, 3 boards with cheats and tokens. Again, this is really nice. You get a front, completely full color, sorry, the other way around, looking lovely, very nice indeed, and so is the back. Very, very good attention to detail. I really like that. The same apply for every single set. Full color, looking lovely, back, black and white, looking lovely. Very, very nice indeed. The cardboard is thick enough. Again, it is not the thickest, but I think it will stand the test of time. It's actually quite sturdy. It's not easy to bend. If you break this, if you bend this, it's because you want to, not because it will give in with time. So it will do the job. That's my clock. Yeah, it is 9 o'clock. We keep exploring the box. I don't know what this is. So why? Therion. Oh, this is giving you some background information. It tells you about the Egyptian Museum. See, I haven't seen this thing, I'm not prepared, so I'm rubbish. But that looks pretty good. Augusta Taurinorum, whatever that is. Again, I'll let you know what it is when I write the review for the magazine, for the website, but interesting. Deck of cards with a Mr. Vidal to start with. Yes, one of the members of the band. And they rock big time. The cards are okay. There's nothing fantastic about them. They are not, again, I don't think they're going to break right away, but you're going to have to be a little bit more careful with the cards than you will have to be with the tokens, which is fair enough. I mean, it would be stupid to have the cards as thick as the tokens. The illustrations are gorgeous. These are the members of the band. The back is lovely in a very steampunky, black and white, monochrome background, looking beautiful. So I presume these are the characters. and then we have the cards that we're going to be playing with. I like the feel of them in the sense of the artwork. They obviously know about the steampunk. They have obviously immersed themselves in how this thing should look and how it should feel. And they've paid an awful lot of work, an awful lot of attention to it. The art direction is very, very good. So far I'm very impressed. Interesting addition. It is a completely blank notebook, which makes me feel that you're going to need to take some notes, because it also comes with 5 pencils. Although I appreciate the effort and I understand why they've done it, I wonder if it was necessary and they could have saved the money on this. Very nice touch, I'm not complaining at all, but I wonder if this was actually, from the production point of view, really necessary. Beautiful touch, well thought on that one. This is, yeah, going further than you need to. Few wooden tokens. This is weird. They look strange. Somewhat, it's just bizarre to see something as colourful. You know, bright reds, bright greens, bright blues, yellows, and wooden within this setting, steampunk, where everything so far has been very muted, beige, and monochromatic colour, lots of browns, and yet we have this. I don't know why, quite frankly. This stands out, this is old. It's not bad, the wooden chips, there's nothing intrinsically amazing about them, but it just feels weird to have such bright colours amongst this setting. Last but not least by any means. And I will put some photographs of this on the website when I review it. These, ladies and gentlemen, are the members of the band. These are Therion made out of plastic. Oh my goodness, they are cool. They are very, very cool. They're made of plastic, not metal, but it is actually, they feel actually quite solid in my hand. I'm grabbing all of them and they feel very heavy. That is very good indeed. And this is the organ where you will play the last tune that will avoid Ragnarok if you get there on time. You know, I absolutely love these. I was hoping they would be metal, but I understand they didn't make them metal. Maybe that would be a little bit too much. But it's very solid plastic. The level of detail is absolutely lovely, with little runes carved in the pedestal. Very, very well done. I'm actually rather impressed by this. It's going to be a real nightmare if you ever want to paint them, because they're quite tiny, and the details in here is quite staggering, but very well done indeed. And these things, and funnily enough, these are made of metal, and these are the screws that you use to hold things to the board. And when I say things, sorry for being vague, but you have a clock, and that's the needle, that's the pin, and then you have some sort of mechanism, cog mechanism, here and here, that you put onto the board, and you use it in game. I am very much looking forward to seeing how that works. Interesting that they have chosen to use golden metal for this. That is, again, another beautiful detail that they have looked into. Normally they just put some black plastic, not naming anyone upon this light, but they have chosen golden metal. Very well done. So far, my impressions of this box is just fantastic. Look at the inside of the box. Again, they have really gone above board and decorated the inside of the box, but normally it was just grey cardboard. Not anymore. I don't know how the game plays, I don't know how good it's going to be, but when it's about attention to detail, when it's about setting up something beautiful and really throwing everything at it, these guys, apart from this, I'm going to give them to concede them, because I can imagine that making custom tokens will be very, very, very expensive. they have done very well indeed. I would like to see this change, guys, don't get me wrong. I don't think these bright colours match with everything else. But other than that, yeah, these guys deserve an absolute 5 out of 5. Incredibly well done production values. I am very, very surprised, very gladly surprised. Well done.